Hey folks, I got me a horn from my truck. It's made in China. Yeah, it's a Boom Blaster's Big Bubba programmable 4-sound something another thing with a remote and wires, and I got to get hooked up to my truck. And I'll play a clip of what that sounds like here. Yeah, so I got me some wire, 16 gauge wire, and then I got some negative wire there too. And what I'm gonna do is I gotta hook it up to the battery. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take these things right here, and I'm simply gonna put it up in here. And then there's like a bolt on the battery terminal, so we'll put that on there. And that's gonna get this to a ground somewhere to ground it. But another part of this though is I got this toggle switch. What I'm gonna do is run wire to the toggle switch and then out through the wire, so I can prevent a parasitic draw or any sort of drain of the battery from this thing. So I'll just be able to flip it on, flip it off. Simple as that. And I got me a soldering iron here so I can get all these wires connected. I got a 60 watt. Hopefully that's good enough. Should be. I got me some rosin core right here. Stuff's expensive, but yeah, some electrical tape. We're gonna get this thing done. It's gonna be simple, easy, hopefully. I'm put it in the truck, see what it sounds like. Should sound nice. And yeah. But the only issue is right now, as of filming this, I do not have wire strippers. So I ordered some wire strippers. They'll be here like in another day. So yeah, it's gonna be like a week-long process, but y'all only be able to see it in like 30 minutes. So yeah, y'all are lucky. I gotta wait, but y'all don't. Whatever. I'll see y'all when I get my wire strippers. All right, well, it's 2 days later now, and I've got the wire strippers, finally. So let's get to work. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this, but I'll watch some tutorials and stuff, and we'll get this done. All right, so I got the soldering iron unpacked. Yeah, so I'm gonna untangle this thing, get unwrapped, and I'm not gonna plug it in yet because I need to watch a couple more tutorials so I don't burn myself or whatever I'm wiring up. Yeah, but anyway, got a holder it came with. So yeah, I stripped my wire about an inch or so. I'm gonna be soldering this to the switch right here. And yeah, so that'll be, I don't know, see, should be good. And yeah, I'm gonna solder that and get some electrical tape right here, and we're gonna do that. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some tutorials and get to it. All right, I got a little something figured out here. Let me turn on the soldering iron again, and we'll see how this goes. I got this wrench here. I got it, like this. I'm thinking what I can do. Yeah, it's still hot, so we're gonna put that on there. All right, so I probably just rolled the clip where I went out there and figured out where the wire's gonna go. I got that all pretty good figured out. The only issue for me is gonna be mounting the horn itself.
but I'll figure that out. Not worried about that. So let's get to soldering. I think this will work. Let's get it plugged in. All right. So really, this can't go wrong. There's no way this can go wrong right here. I assume this is hot enough. Let's just do a little. Yeah, that's good. We're looking good. So that's all hot and ready, whatever. My question is, can I do this? Wow, that just fell apart. Yeah, that'll be fine right there. Okay. I think I've got this. This is already far better than what I had before. Oh. Look at that. Wow. This actually looks cool. What? All right. I mean, that's pretty good, I think. I know it's awful, but we're going to roll with that. Because I mean, in all honesty, it's not that bad. It's got an underside done. That's pretty good, I think. So we're going to let that cool off a minute. And we're going to tape it up. And we're going to move on to our other wirings here. And, you know, in the next 30 minutes, I should have a full wired horn ready to go. Ready to hook up. And, yeah, I think this wiring has been the hardest part so far. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Because, remember, we started out with this. Now we're with this. That's progress. This is trash, all right? Yeah. I don't want to touch that. That's got to be hot. I mean, that's pretty good wire, I think. It's actually not that hot. All right, well, let's tape it up now. I'm bringing it up a little closer because I don't know if y'all really saw it. Look at that. That's what we're looking with. We're working with this now. This is where we've gotten. Looks pretty darn good, in my opinion. For me, at least. I know it's not correct. Nothing about that was right. But for me, that's the best I've done so far. My previous solders weren't even that good. All right. Like prior to buying soldering iron, I mean, like I've done soldering in the past one time. I think I already mentioned that. And I did a cut or something like that. And it was not great, but it wasn't awful. But yeah, anyway. All right, let's get this taped up right on here. This electrical tape should do fine. I've never used electrical tape. Actually, I might have, I don't know. Anyway. Never wired anything, really. Only soldered once in my life. So I don't know how much electrical tape's too much, but hopefully that's not too much. I need to cut it now. Let me go get some scissors to cut that. Right there. Perfect. And now we've got this. I think that'll do. Toggle switch on and off. On and off. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that should do. So now we gotta wire this to this. Now that's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. That was sarcasm. It's gonna be awful. This is a tiny wire. You would think bigger wires would be easier. And so far that's proven true, but I've also never worked with tiny wires, so I don't know. But I'm just assuming that this is, oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm assuming that this is gonna be harder. Yeah, because it's already like, look at that, it's already like going all over the place. I ain't even done nothing. It's thin, flimsy wire. And you know what that means? That means that I'm going to tie it around this wire to, yeah, hold on. I need to pull this one back a little bit as well. And that was about, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's 18 or 20 gauge wire. And we're going to a 16 gauge wire, which I'm not sure if you can do that, but we're gonna find out. Alright, so let's get that tangled up around there. Alright, so I did the wiring. Here. That's actually it. But I went to go put on the crimpers, you know, not crimpers, the little circle terminal things. I have no idea what they're called. But these things. And turns out I don't have wire crimpers. And what I thought worked didn't work. So yeah, I must buy some crimpers. But that's alright. We're just gonna do that. And but you know, this is a prime opportunity I could test this thing with model train controller. Actually works fine. Worked when I first got this, so we're gonna test it with that. And yeah, all right, here we go. This is really sketchy. It's plugged in. Got that. Okay, it's not on fire yet. That's good. Here's the moment of truth. Let's see. Got this in the off position, so it shouldn't work. Flip it on, and just grab my remote. And if all works well, we should hear the most beautiful Dixie horn anyone has heard in just a few short seconds. Here we go. It would appear we have an electrical issue. Why am I not surprised? I'm not even surprised. All right, so we already went over the wiring I did, but I also figured out how to get these on here. So these are on here, they're good. It's ready to go, ready to hook up to the truck now. The reason I think the test run didn't go well is because, well, when you try to stick a wire that large through a tiny hole, whereas before I was using this size wire, you know, it doesn't work. So we're gonna hook it up to the truck, give it a test run this evening, see how that works. Yep. right, well, there's a horn complete. It works. It's amazing. I'm thankful. Glad the thing works. I was really a little worried about my soldering there, and glad it finally it worked. It's a little worried there. It's a little bit of redneck ingenuity, you know. So, thanks for watching, folks. If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe if you wish. I don't really care, though, if you don't. It is what it is. That's for you, just so you can see more videos like this. Next, I think I'm going to build a steel guitar. I'm still thinking about it. It might happen, though. But I like this kind of like building random stuff and, you know, installing things kind of video. It's really fun to make. So anyways, folks, I'll see you on the next video.